Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana. Today me doing a video again because my camera SD card decided to, hey, memory card error. But I don't know why it keeps being corrupted. But anyways, hi. So today we'll be doing all the books I have yet to read. Let's get going. My first book, also I have different background for temporarily. So yeah, here's a plain white wall. So my first book is Blood and Good by C. Robinson. 100 years, tens of thousands of gladiators until they only one will rise. Everything in the kingdom of Error is a lie. Lethal Grade thought coming to this new land and wanted him to fight in a gladiator arena, vicious, bloodthirsty tournaments where only the strongest survive would earn him enough gold to save his dying sister. He thought there was nothing left to lose. He was wrong, and they took everything. His hope, his freedom, his very humanity. All Leith has left his battle-scarred body and fueled by rage, and hardened from years of fighting for the right to live for another day. Look at his sprayed edges. I love it. My next book is The Dark Becomes Her by Judy Ireland. Ruby Shen has always played the part of a dutiful eldest daughter, excelling in school, excelling in piano lessons, excelling at keeping her youngest sister, Tina, focused on extracurriculars meant to impress college admissions officers. But when the ghost from the spirit world attacks Ruby in the middle of Vancouver's Chinatown neighborhood, her life is plunged into a darkness that no amount of beauty can free her from. Overnight, Ruby's sister seems to change. There are strange noises coming from her bedroom at all hours, and the once sweet, funny Tina has been replaced by something dark and unnatural. And we can be immortals. Anyways, and I love the cover. It's stunning. Perfect for Halloween. I should make this for Halloween. I'm hoping anyways. My next book is Legend of the White Snake by Xia Li. When Prince Xian was a boy, a white snake bit his mother and condemned her to a slow death. Xian has never stopped looking for the only known cure, an elusive spirit pole or an antidote created from the rare white snake himself. Desperate Xian travels to the city of Shanghai where an oracle predicted he would find a white snake. I love the cover. It's so nice. So far so good, the camera is still recording. Oh my gosh. I do have to check it every now and then just in case it corrupts. I should still have them. I deleted like 2 more months from here because I don't need anything from 2023, so we will see how it goes. Otherwise, I'm gonna buy 2 memory SD cards because I'm not risking when I'm going to Japan. So, yeah, I'm gonna be prepared again for like Athens, and then I'll accidentally delete it, like how I did with Athens. Yay! Anyways, my next book is The Debut by Olivia Rowley. For the New Orleans Airline, the Les Mis are sure to be social event of the season if they can avoid another dead queen. When debunked, Margaret Landry was found dead the morning after her coronation at last year's ball. It was a tragedy, but not a shocking one. Margaret was a wild child with a self-destructive streak, nothing like this year's Queen Lily LeBlanc. With a perfectly poised Bertin on the throne, everything is going according to plan, until the ball is hijacked by a mysterious figure in just a costume. That night, Lily sent a text to the 3 of the maids on her royal court, her best friend Vivian, her boyfriend's sister Piper, and in April, her former frenemy, asking them all to meet the next morning. But Lily never shows up. This kind of makes me shiny, like the 2 girls holding hands in the hallway. Kind of getting that vibe. And this is actually pretty recent. I have this one and one more I got yesterday. I pre-ordered them. And this is the Scorpion and the Night Blossom by Emily Mangio. Look at the beautiful cover and all its glory. 9 years ago, the war between the Kingdom of Night and the Kingdom of Rivers tore Anying families apart, leaving her mother barely alive and a baby sister to fend for. Now the mortal realm is falling into eternal night, and more beautiful ravenous demons roam the land, feasting on the flesh of humans and drinking the souls. Anying is no longer a helpless child, though. Armed with her crescent blades and trained in ancient art of fractioning, she has decided to enter immortality trails, which are open to any mortal who can survive the journey to the immortal realms. Those who complete the trials are granted a pill of eternal life, the one thing Anying knows who can heal her dying mother. But to attain the prize, she must survive the competition. And this is my other one that came yesterday. It's Our Infinite Fates by Laura Stephen. Evelyn can remember all her past lives. She can also remember that in every single one she's been murdered before her 18th birthday by Arden, a supernatural being linked to her soul. The problem is that she's quite fond of the life she's in now, and her little sister needs her in order to stay alive. If Evelyn wants to save her sister, she will have to find the centuries-old devil who hunts her through each life before they find her first. Figure out why she's being hunted and finally break the curse and try not to fall in love again. My next book is Blood, Bright Over Heaven by Emil Wong. For 20 years, Sakona has devoted every waking moment into the study of magic, fueled by a mad desire to achieve the impossible, to be the first woman ever admitted into the high magistracy at the University of Magic and Industry. Finally passes the qualifying exam and becomes a high mage. She finds the challenges have just begun. Her new colleagues are determined to make her feel unwelcome, and instead of a qualified lab assistant thinking for a janitor. What night does Sakona know her peers realizes that her taciturn turns was not always a janitor. 10 years ago he was a nomadic hunter who lost his family on the perilous journey from the wild plains to the city. But now he sees opportunity to understand the forces that decimated his tribe, to drive him from his homeland and keep them plunged in power. Look at the red spade. My next one is The Spirit Engineer by A.J. West. Belfast, 1914. 2 years after the sinking of the Titanic, high society has become obsessed with spiritualism, attending seances in the hope they might reach their departed loved ones. William Jackson Crawford is a man of science and a skeptic, but one night, with everyone sitting around the circle, voices come to him, seemingly from beyond the veil, placing doubt in his heart and the seed of perception in his mind. Could the spirits truly be communicating with him, or is this one of Caitlin's parlor tricks gone too far? No, I really like the cover. My next book is The Secret to Throne of the Fallen. It's Throne of the Secrets by Kerry Munskolko. A wicked prince determined to save his kingdom, Gabler Axton, infamous as the Prince of Gluttony, the self-proclaimed rakes of freaks, has always lived for indulgence in delicious food and tantalizing women, and most of all in the thrill of the hunt, where his love of nature can take over. But when his favorite adventure takes a deadly turn, he realizes something is very wrong in his demon court. With the clock ticking, he must turn to the only one who might uncover the truth, a journalist he has spent a decade avoiding. My next one is The Library of Shadows by Rachel Moore. Radcliffe Prep, the third most haunted school in the country, where students' disappearances aren't uncommon. No one dares to stay in the library after dark, where Estelle Morgana enrolls with the hopes of finding her dead father, not literally of course. She doesn't believe in ghosts. Going to her dad's school just seems like her best hope at figuring out who he was. My next one is A Hunt of Shadows by Eliza Culver. It's the number 2 book of Trial of Sorceress. Ira is now a champion of the Stellaris Empire. She's off to a land she's only dreamed about, but a nightmare awaits her. I still want to read this book. Why can't I read? The next book is from a self-published author. It's The Queen Rise by Bethany Atazadeh. Sorry if I say your name wrong. How does the evil queen in every fairy tale become the villain? What if he's just an innocent girl with a dangerous shape-shifting ability that everyone fears, but is too tempting not to use? Jezebel is forced to keep her gift secret or risk having her ability severed, stolen from her completely. Despite the danger, part of her is desperate to embrace her power. When Jezebel threatens to scour a portal to the human world, she follows them in, unable to resist the temptation to explore her gift where no one will see. Except someone does. Someone Jezebel thought she could trust. Yeah. What if the evil queen was innocent until betrayed? We were gonna find out. If you're a self-published author, let me know in the comments below so I can read your book. So, that's like a funny story about this book. I thought I hadn't bought this book, but I actually did. So I have 2 copies now. I am going to give the other one away, and I'll be keeping this one. It's so beautiful. I love it. Like, look at it. The inside is just amazing as outside. And it's also signed. I think the original copy is also signed. I can't remember. So, yeah, and this is of course Heavenly Triumph by Zara J. Xiao. And Zatan is back. back with the quest of vengeance. After suffering devastating loss and making drastic decisions, that Dawn finds herself on the seat of power in Hawaii. But she also learned that her world is not as it seems. Revelations about an enemy who dangles one of her loved ones as a hostage force the Dawn to share power with a dangerous man she cannot simply depose. Despite the mutual dislike and distrust, the two must work together to take down a common enemy and stoke a revolution against the systems of exploitation that plague their world. I really want to read this book too. Oh my gosh. I usually kind of wish they didn't use gold with the title because it kind of blends in with the background, so I kind of wish they used like a more popping color that pops out and like right in your face, so you can kind of see it blends in with the background. But what do I know? We're almost there. My next one is Neferta by Melanie Edmonds. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. There are many paths to power that all come with a price. Neferta, princess and high priestess of Kemet, knows the deity is to her people. When your mother is the great pharaoh, it is hard to forget, but Neferta's unique position at court comes with the high stakes for her country, especially when she forced to serve a vile half-brother, a man determined to stop Neferta's potential rise. And of course my battery is dying, so I have to really wrap this up. My next one is Hera by Jennifer Saint. Even the gods must have their queen. When the immortal goddess Hera and her brother Zeus overthrow the trilogical father, she dreams of ruling at Zeus' side. But as they establish the reign of Mount Olympus, Hera begins to see that Zeus is just as ruthless and cruel as the father they betrayed. While Zeus ascends, Hera is relegated to the role of wife and the mother, a role she never wanted. She was always born to rule, but she loses herself in perpetuating the circle of violence and cruelty, or can she find a way to forge a better world? My next one is Morgan Is My Name by Sophie Kittich. Young Morgan of Cornwall lives a happy life in Tintagel Castle until King Otho Pendragon, with the help of the sorcerer Merlin, murders her father, tricks her mother into marriage. Furious brilliant adventurer Morgan defies her brutal stepfather, taking up a secret education, discovering a lifelong affinity with the healing arts, and falling in love with a man far beneath her station. However, defiance comes at a cost. Used as a bargaining chip in her stepfather's war games, Morgan finds herself banished to a world of isolated gossiping courts amidst the machinations of kings, sorcerers, and men. Okay, we have two more. Mine is Darker by 4 and by June C.L. Tan. Adventurer girl of Hollow Boy and Missing God. Rue has one goal in mind, honing her magic to avenge her mother's death. Yelena is the black sheep of an illustrious family. The world would be at his feet had he been born with magic. Nikai is a reaper serving the fourth king of hell. When his mother disappears, the underworld begins to crumble, and the human world will be next if the king is not found. That's why you don't mess with hell. Okay, I really have to finish this up, it's really dying. But my last one is Throne of the Fallen by Kevin Maniscalco. Sinner Bellenbergen, the Prince of Envy, has never claimed to be a saint, but when a cryptic note arrives signaling the beginning of a deadly game, he knows it will take more than a hint of sin to win, and same as falling demon court. Riddles, hex, objects, anonymous players. Nothing will stand in his way, though none of his meticulous plans prepare him for her, the frustrating artist who ignites his sin like no other. Okay, that's all the books I have yet to read. I am quickly wrapping this up. My camera is really dying, so I have to do this really fast, but that's all the books I have yet to read. Let me know what books you have yet to read, and please like, comment, subscribe, so you're notified every time I post. I will see you in my next one. Bye!